Hey, Virgs. It's Mary Ellen. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Let's jump into it. We've got a lot going on, don't we? I trust that most of you look into the astrology, so you're informed about the energies that you're working with. My guys just said that you're swimming in. So I just finished Capricorn. Oh my goodness gracious. Capricorn, if any of you have Capricorn in your chart, um, love and hugs to you. Oof, that's your partner. It's intense. We know what's going on. Our lives are going to reflect it, right? I hope everybody knows that. So I'm just finishing up the shuffle. I'm changing how I do things. I'm in New Mexico, in beautiful Santa Fe. I'm on a spiritual walkabout. I have been accepting donations to help me with my travel, and I just want to thank everybody. Things are coming in, and I really, truly want you to know it makes a huge difference, and I thank you for that and for your love and support. So I'm going to jump right in. Soon, when we're past this Mercury retrograde, at some point, there are changes coming, and I will let you know about them. But just heads up, there's a little eye in the sky. Click on that. The registration for the November 29th Sagittarius New Moon healing event here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, is closed as of the 23rd of November. So if you're wanting to jump in, make sure you do it. Click the link below. Click the little icon that you see, that eye in the sky thing up there somewhere, and it'll take you right to my website, okay? So we're just finishing pulling out the cards for your lover, your intended other, my guides are saying. Whoever it is in your life, could be your BFF, could be your family member, your boss, a work partner. Something's going on. It's really intense. Look at, ooh, there you go. See the conflict? There's something going on for the earth signs because Pluto is squeezing us. That's what my guides are saying, okay? So let me just finish getting the reading out. I'm going to keep shuffling and pulling cards while I talk to you about you. So for those of you that are new, I have a particular way my guides have instructed me to do these readings. I've been doing it. Yeah, okay, not that. Interesting. So that's that, they're saying. So the first card that comes out is this one. That's the theme for the reading. That's the Fool card in traditional tarot. This is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. It's about having an awakening. It's a 0 point. Very important point in your life. And you have some kind of awakening, some dream time. You connect with the universe and inspiration comes and you jump off a cliff, and in this dwelling, wow, that's my guy just said, in this dwelling place. Interesting. I'm going to let you interpret what that means for you. In this dwelling place, I think it's that. As a human being, sometimes a portal opens. We have an awakening and we go through into the mystery realm. And it is like a death and rebirth. And our soul walks out for an adventure to turn its destiny, to take a new direction, to walk into the mystery place for healing and for reinvention and for creation, all the reasons you would go into the sacred bowl of all creation. Ooh, giving me a chill. So, beautiful Virgo, this is the card that represents you under the light of that theme. See how activated you are, Virgs? For most of the year, we've been talking about your activation in many different ways. But here we are. Pluto almost into full conjunction with Saturn. Mercury's retrograde. We're looking at the past while we walk forward. And you have been activated. And your energy, along with Capricorn, all the earth signs, right? I mean, technically, everybody. My guides talk about the tapestry and quantum partnership and things like that. Your energy now, Virgo, is meant to flow out of you onto the land, into the land, right? Into the realm of humans. My guides are saying all kinds of things like that. So get with yourself. Be in your particular spectral, energetic frequency and set point. And all my guides have been saying for quite a while, like, just all you have to do, you don't have to find your purpose because you are your purpose. Go to the grocery store, go to the dry cleaners, just while you're doing your life. Stand in it like this. Let your love energy, let your inspiration, this 0 point, let the electrical charge of that flow out of you. That's literally what I'm doing on my walkabout. I am out to the best of my ability, being called into wherever I'm meant to be. That's my commitment. And I go there to stream the energy that's within me. So right now, a little commercial, okay? I'm in Santa Fe, working in a place called the Santa Fe Oxygen Bar. Check it out online. It's fabulous, fabulous place. It's all about healing. So I'm there to do readings and healings and assist the energy flow that's going on in that place because we are all working to bring the tapestry together. So that's the kind of stuff my guides are talking about. So if you jump down to this road, that's your human walk. This is what's happening for you, literally as a human being. It's reflecting what's going on for you as a soul being. Look at that. You are the magician in your own life. Look how beautiful that is. Do you see the activation at the will center? So in this deck, beautiful male energy, the sacred magician actually works magic by the decisions that are made. And it's always true. It's the basis of manifestation. You make a decision and you move the energy forward. You take a step. You act on it within you and you allow it to emanate from you. So my guides are saying they just want you to see the male-female yin-yang aspect of what's going on with you as an energy being. And the purpose of it is to perfect your energy. That is the perfecter of energy. So it's a process that's going on. Do you see the swastikas? The sacred turning of feminine energy, spiritual energy that brings forward an awakening. Check it out. Okay? My guys are saying, you see, like they always say this to me, like, do they hear it? Do they get it? Are you saying the right words? So while I'm talking to you, they're chiding me. So beautiful, Virgs. Be straight in it. My guides are telling me this could be interchangeable. So they want you to know that in your human life, if change is coming to you, and it certainly is to me, it's coming from inside of you. Something has been activated. It's flowing out. Look, 3 indications of energy flowing out of you. And there's the 4th. Look at that. Virgo, that's you. That's the Ace of Pentacles. There you are, Virgs. You see the transformation that's happening? Hair is turning blue, garment is turning blue. This beautiful goddess touching the stone of destiny. Look, it's lit up. So there's another piece of this cycle. Certainly it's true for me as a Virgo that came through on the new moon we just went past in Scorpio. And I think my guides are talking about the cycle from new moon to new moon. So we're coming into the days of the new moon in Sag. I think it's the 26th of November. All right. So this reading meant to speak to the energies for a week from the publication date. Obviously, whenever you find it, it's a message for you. So the new moon is the very next day. So my God, and this is in this deck, the aces are prophecies. So they're talking about this is what we're doing. These are what the energies are. I'm trying to make this so that the glare doesn't get obliterate the card. But anyway, you're being activated for some divine inspiration. This is about spiritual activation and self-actualization. So the efforts that you're performing in your life, whatever you're doing and you're working hard, this is, my guides are saying, and I agree as a Virgo, this is the portrait of a Virgo activated doing their work. Remember we were talking about those polished discs, spinning, destiny spinning, polishing, refining, reforming. This is the continuation. And this is the vision of our transit through the Pluto, Saturn in Capricorn. Okay, my guys are talking. Yeah, okay. So they're calling it a portal. All right. So we are being prepared. Of course we are, because the days are short now. And we're coming in soon, a month from now, or a little less than a month from, well, almost exactly a month from now. We're going to be at the solstice. And then the eclipse season is going to start. And we're going into the deep. Do you see this? That's the moon card. That's the bridge card. So the way the energy utilized to transit what's happening in your human life that connects it in a sense to your soul, the circuit of your soul. Okay? Check it out. That's the imaginer of harmony. And now I'm getting choked up first. You guys, you've been following along. You know me. All right, so look, Piscean energy. Virgo, you're going deep into the mystery realm. And you are one, a lot of people don't know this, but Virgos are one of the most mystical signs in the universe. So check into where does the water lie in your chart. Okay, where's Pisces? Where's Cancer? Where's Scorpio in your chart? Just see the Scorpio new moon energy, Sag new moon. All right, the Sag new moon is going to be about passion and fire and understanding and teaching, the sacred traveler. Okay, the sacred star, my guides are saying. So, Virgs, you're going deep. You can put your hands on the oars of that vessel and sail away to any place you want. It's a golden vessel. It's made of gold. Can't really tell from the illustration, but that's what I literally did. I just jumped in the boat on the full moon, and I got in my car and started driving west to come here and do a workshop. And it still remains to be seen what's going to unfold, but things have been unfolding very rapidly. It's a very sacred journey. And I am turning my destiny. So I'm very grateful to see this here. So on a soul level, look at that mystical ability. Look at that shaman. Look at her with the crow medicine, the sacred laws of the universe, the ability to go back and forth into the mystery realm, to gain clarity. That's the Queen of Battle. So my guides, because it's a Celtic wisdom deck, we're talking about the sacred Morrigan. And we do see this image, that's her altar image, right? The sacred feminine turning in each quadrant of the year. As the energy turns, it builds and builds and builds and builds from the root chakra all the way up right straight through the pineal gland. And you have the tools that you need because the universe has been providing you since, okay, my guys just said since the beginning of time. I think they're talking about the beginning of the year, but yeah, of course, the beginning of time, right? So you're going to stand as the sacred feminine shaman in your own soul cycle. Look at this line, Virgo. Okay? This is, my guys keep saying it, this is what you look like. If we were to see you as a spirit being, this is what you look like, Virgo. I love this. And it's destiny. And you know what? This prophecy that my guides are talking about, there it is. That's the 9 of Cups. You have all the abundance within you that you are meant to have. You've come to the place of self-fulfillment. And you have the ability to share that energy, that love, that abundance, just by standing in your life. Do you see how it flows from her as the sacred vessel into a cup that she can share with others? And that's what we see in the traditional tarot. So she sits there in her, it's supposed to be a crystal throne. There's the crystal barrel of water, all right, as a representation. So whatever it is that your heart does in terms of holding and sharing love energy, you've reached the top of self-initiation, activation, fulfillment, all the things that are prophesied. So my guides are saying, always remember to look at how your human life is reflected in the circuit of your soul. Because we're soul beings and we come here for this purpose. And of course, look at that. The dedicator of sacred lore. In this deck, we see the goddess of sacrifice bestowing the amulet on the initiate who accepts the energy and jumps blindfolded into the experience on faith and belief and hope, right? To work with the energy and, in a sense, to bring the focus inward to the sacred realm instead of outward. Okay, my guides are correcting me. They're saying the way you marry together your inner and outer life. And that's why the cards are this way on the human realm. And, all the signs, especially the earth signs, this has shown up a lot this year. So it's telling me that we're just going through stage after stage after stage of refinement and development and initiation and being willing to say yes. So this in the regular deck, this would be the Hanged Man who goes deep, deep within in order to explore the sacred realm within them and come to some conclusions and come to some decisions. I love that this is here. This is a literal soul revolution being activated, actualized, going out into the sacred bowl. What you're doing, Virgo, is you are creating the next phase of your soul cycle. I have not seen that come out in any of the readings yet, but it's clear to me that that's what's happening because of the way the cards are here. So the outcome card, that's the King of Cups. In this deck, which, again, why I use it, see that? Art, the art of loving, the art of life. Do you see how active? There's the disc. You see that, Bergs? The spinning disc, the sacred spiral at the heart chakra, completely transformed, passion at his back, power in his hand, sacred vision, going back and forth, shape-shifting into and out of your soul image. Okay? That's what my guides are talking about. Look at your human life, look at your soul image, and see how they are the same. My guides are just pressing me to just talk about it. So you have sacred vision, and because you have that mystical spear, you can clear away the obstacles that might come up. That's why you're the sacred pathfinder, and you do it with love energy, Virgo, don't you? No matter what anybody says about how we're fussy and choosy and rigid, and, we are. There's a purpose for it, and that's what it is. Okay? We strive for clarity. So, Virgs, in light of all those things I said, there's the oracle cards, the sacred temple, and the sun. Look at that. So my guides are telling me, put it right there. Because in a way, it really belongs right there in that column of energy they're saying. So, wow, Virgo, amazing. Let's pick a rune for you, okay? As if we need to know anything else, right? Wow, Virgs. Go deep. Go deep. When you do your prayer, your meditation, your quiet time, go for a walk out in nature. Yeah, look. Thank you, Spirit. That is the sacred warrior. That's the symbol for the sacred warrior. And the sacred warrior's biggest challenge, many of you know, is always with the self. So you're going out on this soul journey. Oh, look. I'm just going to leave it just like that. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So it's just, my guys are just saying, pay close attention to yourself as a spirit being and to the kind of travel you're doing as you find your pathway forward in the full light of this sun, okay, this energy. So your partner, my loves, or, family member, job, could be anything, right? Look at that. The sorcerer and the guardian of the soul family. Your partner's having an extreme challenge. They are dealing with the dark side somehow. And they are feeling something is challenging them, and it's really intense. So check in with your love, check in with your family, check in with your kids. Everybody doing okay? You feeling stress? You dealing with the dark side? Something got you worried? Something bothering you? What is it? Let's get rid of that. And it may be factors of themselves, right? So the sorcerer is, the use of, quote, dark energy, but really it's talking about whatever's inside of you that brings this kind of negative thinking, stress, anger, jealousy, all those kinds of things coming up for this person. And they're feeling very protective of themselves, of the relationship, maybe the family. Something's going on. The guardian of the soul family with the sorcerer are looking right at it. So check in with your sweeties, okay, about this general issue and find out what's going on. Might be that they're looking at you because of this. When you change, everybody knows this, when you get to adulthood, right? Because we grow and change. And when you change yourself, it can create conflict. Because, Virgo, you're really deep. You're deep. You're not on some level. We don't see your lover in this mix, do we? My guys are just talking about you. We really don't see, other than that you're the King of Cups and you want to bring things into the sacred realm, into the full light of the sun. So yeah, we see that aspect. We see the energy available to you that's working its way through you, and if you're in a love relationship, towards your lover. But sometimes we just go deep and we are not superficially available. So this might be causing some stress for your loved one. So interesting. Look, change, going deep. Look at this. There's something coming up out of the deep, okay? And your partner is stressing. Something or someone is stressing them. I hope it's not you. I don't think it's you in an active way, but it might be the situation that you're in, right? They're trying to get clarity. They're trying to bring change. Or whatever this is bringing change to them, causing them to change and maybe transform a little bit into the guardian of the soul family. Very interesting. It might be that while you're on your journey, it's causing them, by default, the light of this may be causing them to see something in their own life that they want to, my guides are saying that they want to eradicate, which is why they're going in deep, like the hermit, looking into the change. That is actually, it's not that they're bringing, they want it, it's happening. And they're in the deep, trying to shine a light on all of these different energies. Because look, Queen of Cups, right? What my guides always say is she's sitting there, she's holding the love, we know who she is, but she's meditating upon the cup. Shall I take the lid off and offer it? I don't know. Let me just sit here for a minute and see what comes on the tide. And what's coming on the tide of this queen is massive change and working with some shadow energy. Maybe she's jealous. Who knows? But the world is changing. She can't prevent it. Do you see how the world card looks right into her? And she's looking in the opposite direction. So again, something's going on. All right. This person has an enormous amount of love for you. But more than that, in their own nature. They're going in deep too. I think that's part of what's happening. So whatever this change is all about, it may have to do with you and it may not. And look, check it out. This person is getting some clarity about the love they have, who they're offering it to, and what they want. Why are they offering their love? So I like that while you're on this beautiful soul journey, your partner seems to be dealing with the shadow side of themselves. And they're looking into themselves. Something. My guys are saying it's very auspicious. Okay? If you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of jealousy or is, has some internal things to work out, it's going to feel and look like this, okay? They may offer you their love. They may then come charging forward and say, wait a minute, doesn't it look like almost these two things are stopping each other? There's a conflict point of some kind. And I like it. I think it's good because it's going to work itself out. We see that the wheel is turning. And when it's done, there's going to be perhaps a new beginning. I love how this gentleman, look, you see how he's kind of clown-like? Isn't it sweet? So there may not be a whole ton of, okay, I was going to say clarity. My guides corrected me. They're going to pop out of the cup and look at you and say, all right, now let's talk because I had to work through some things. Let's see if we can still go forward. I just do feel love for you, but maybe I needed to shift and change. You're shifting and changing. How does that affect our love bond? Can we talk about this? So I like that. It's sweet. At the end of the day, my guides are saying it's sweet. So remember to stay in your own process. And look, isn't that very interesting? Thank you, Spirit. They turned this sideways as if to point all the way, my guys just said all the way across the bow because they're talking about this, right into this moment. All right. So you may be a little disconnected. You may feel unavailable to your partner because you're going so deep. So let's see what we can do for them. Spirit, can you tell us some advice for the Virgo partner if you're cross-watching? I'm glad you're here. Fill us in, okay? If you're cross-watching, let us know how you're feeling. What's going on? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. That's the room for wholeness. And you see it looks like a lightning bolt. Let's put it right there. Something's coming forward, okay? So love your partner. They're going through their own process. And of course, it looks different from you because they're not you. But there's some kind of internal conflict. And I like that this is looking this way because this energy is moving off. We had this thing. It's moving off and it's coming into wholeness. So whatever it is they're doing, if they have a moment where they're in the shadows, just love them. Just support them. You can acknowledge, baby, I feel like you're in the shadow, and I love you and I'm here to work with you. And, our world is being rocked. Pluto, I'm an earth sign. Yes, it's just the way it is. I'm not going to be who I was anymore because it's true, Virgs. Okay? So, have a lovely week. I am shifting and growing and changing. It looks and feels exactly like this. I don't know if I'm ever going back to Moonrise Cottage. Whew, that's part of what's coming up for me. It's deep. So we'll see. I'm going to stay out on my adventure. If you want me to come where you are, please send me a message because my plans are ever shifting and evolving. I am still committed to going to Norway in the spring. So things are pulling me in deep here in Santa Fe, and I think I'm going to be here connected with this community for a while. Um, but I pledged to be on a walkabout for a year, and I had my spirit guides telling me about going to New Zealand. So we'll see. Okay, gang? I'll talk to you soon. Hugs and kisses from me and my guides. I'll look forward to seeing you next week, and we'll look at the energies and see how things are evolving as we sail into the deep together. Love you guys. Don't forget to click the like button. It does help. Thanks a lot, everybody.